great things for Desert Eagles. So let's see if that happens later today. But there'll be no Deagles in this pistol round. He's got a P250 though, and a lot of utility as well. Have a look at this burst from G2. How good will it go? How far will it go? Well, they'll make it into the bomb site with 2 frags and a bomb plants just around the corner. Looks like there'll be 2 players flanking towards Dark for Big. 3 versus 4 retake attempt. Crimbo has a defuse kit, 2 flashes as well, but there are many G2 players to find. See JKS now. Oh, that was... Oh, Taps is going to rue that one. That leaves Crimbo in a 1 versus 4. Disaster early for Big on this retake attempt. Takes one in the face, and he might just go to save his...
Don't give him the ace.
Kit at this point, I don't know.
Oh, he gives him the ace.
Nasty. JKS with all 5 in the pistol round. Well, that's a great way to start things off.
G2's recent form, as pointed out by the desk, has been incredible. 7 series wins, and they only lost 1 map in any of those recent series. So many 2-0s for this team, and I'm really glad to see it. The G2 definitely solid favourites here. A team that you would be expecting to make it to playoffs. Oh, there's a stack round the corner. Big always with a trick up their sleeve. It's making this round a little interesting. Hooksy trying to clean up. It's back to a 1v1.
Tabson's got a bomb and a rifle. JKS is in a horrible position, but if you use that HE, it could all end early.
He has to go for the flank.
Will the timing work out? I think it might do. Oh, JKS, the timing! He turns around. The 6th sense just in time. Wow. You can see the favouring of the silenced M4s. The Big Clan. He showed a 1 difference maker. Got to be careful though as he deploys some grenades. Tries to hold on to Dark, but that's not going to happen. Manasi and Tabson will be lost early as G2 are really harassing this bomb site. Bomb needs to be collected though, and they are losing players as they continue to poke and prod. Keto knows there are 2, but he'll fall to the first one. Hooksy and JKS combining to take the bomb site. Bomb's on the way as well.
In fact, the bomb is taking a fair while to get planted. Searson will now investigate. It is being planted on the safe side of the obelisk, though. And a double swing about to come through. Well coordinated between JKS and Hooksy.
And I think everybody agreed that Big had to try and do something with the map pull. You look at the history between these 2 squads, and they're still trying to find a solution to G2. So this may be a late round. Some double peeks coming in from Hooksy and Niko. Favor needs to be very, very careful indeed. Oh, Keto's back showing as well. Might not be the sharpest in Ubis just yet, but Faven will get the initial kill. Here comes a swing now. Needs help from his teammate. There it is. The trade might be enough. Hunter's not making his way in just yet, but he has taken down Tabson.
They've also got JKS coming in from below. It's going to make it awkward, but Faven isolates another fight. Now G2 need to find their way in. Finally finding that opener. The smoke drop should allow that bomb plant to be attempted. And there's no nades for Big, but they're still going to try and push the site.
Great flick from Searson. Makes it a 2 versus 1. Hunter needs headshot. He is solo in the smoke, and Crimbo will find him first. Big find their first round on the board. Perhaps there's opportunity on A. Start to see 3 players closing in now as Niko will stop and throw grenades soon enough. JKS with the opening frag, and Tabson's going to have a lot of work to do. Crimbo and Keto lost. Well, this one's collapsed very quickly indeed. G2 didn't have much to fight with here, but look what they've done.
That's a shame for Big, because they were just starting to get into the mood. You could hear it after the previous round. And then the wind just gets taken out of your sails.
Niko lurking there. What does that mean for the rest of the map in the eyes of Big? They have to know that there are numbers that will be abused somewhere else. Tabson trying to stand and fight. You see the bomb he's done? He's overperformed there. He's found 2 and he still has support. They have to rescue the bomb now. Monesi's got so much to do. 3 players defending this bomb. He's looking for the first one. He did spot the second. I'm sure he saw a shoulder. How did he find more? Oh, he's going for a fast flick there. But down he goes. Niko with some nice taps, but that bomb still needs to be rescued regardless. JKS making his way into the bomb site, but he's going to have to go for a flank. And this is going to take some time.
JKS can be very good in these lurking positions, but Niko taken out on the other side. Definitely a big benefit to have. A slightly quiet start from him, but here's Searson again switching up his position. Hooksy aware of the angle, and that's a fantastic pre-fire. And this A site is now under pressure.
They are moving in 2 versus 1 as Tabson has to do it again. Lucky to stay alive for now, forced to reposition, but how does he avoid the trade frag here? Can he find two again? He can! That's the bomb spotted as well. Full rotation coming in. They need to get that planted fast. 3 versus 3, plenty of util for both sides as well. Crimbo's pretty close, as is Keto. How do they clear these positions though? niko is on the lurk. He needs his teammates to stay alive so he can play off of them. They need to be the bait so he can clutch around here. Crimbo and Faven trying to move together, but look how awkward these angles are for all concerned. You can see the silencer barrel. Just buy time for niko. They're lining up for him. Take a ticket. Just one serve, but maybe Monacy will do the rest. Faven alone now, running out of bullets. Down to the USP Hunter, disengaging, and so will he.
You can see seule here in a somewhat committed position. You may have the cover, but if you get mollied, you've got to be very careful here.
Now he can reposition, take a shot and fall back. Keep an eye on the shadows here. There we go. Slight warning for him. Makes things just a little easier. He knows one's gone past, chooses to stand his ground. Down he goes. Has he done enough? Has he bought enough time? Perhaps he has. We can see Crimbo's holding an off angle. Maybe he swings with his teammates. JKS considering his options with the weaponry on the floor around him. And Crimbo avoids the molly. Do they realize he did not spread as much as they were expecting? tabseN, a hard man to frag at the moment. Monacy, the last one to fall now. Crimbo bided his time. Now what is the next move for G2? They've taken mid control. Half of it smoked off though, and again tabseN will be baited by niko. No traders here, and that gives the real estate away. Crimbo's got so much to do. They're coming in from 2 angles, and he's only good for 1. Faven's quite close. Hooksie's dropped. That's huge for the map control. The bomb's not planted just yet, so there are issues here for G2. JKS holding the high ground now. Swinging. Faven entertaining, running out of bullets. Though the transfer. Oh no, never mind. That's Monacy. 1v1 now. JKS low versus seule with the AWP just jiggling, looking for the information. I think he's found it now. 20 HP, JKS. seule continues to move forward. JKS has fallen back completely. Oh, the molly might just be enough. What does JKS do? He's gone through it just in time. seule may have no idea. Now he knows the USP could be enough if he can find him. He's being so patient, but he's got to get back to the bomb in time. Oh, he's just about found it. He almost ran past it. Will he have the time, though? I think he will. There we go. Down to the last player.
They're going back here again, and this time it's Crimbo with the rifle on the site, and he did have a hard time holding this previously.
He could have help soon because there are 2 players in mid. He drops the first one. They're starting to shoulder peek now. A little jiggling from G2, stuck in the choke point. And now seule will see 3 and take 1 down. tabseN's here as well. Keto for the last one. A nice cleanup from Big. Had 2 plays in mid at the right time for the faster rotation.
And then all those rotating players come through. Last round of the half, Big with a great chance to take the lead here against the low buy. And seul's already got the opener. Oh,
Make it 2. Wow, this is collapsing very quickly indeed. Crimbo, that's an impressive smoke. When they really need some timing, well, they found a gap through the smoke now. They've got to commit to this. They have to gamble. They don't really have the choices left. tabseN's going to eat the flashbang big time. He has no idea where he is. But the cavalry is here already. Faven and seule posted up, looking for the double pick. This time he misses, but Faven's here to clean up. And that will be a 1-round lead for Big. A recovery after losing some rounds early. Very close at halftime. We'll see if anybody pulls away after the break. Edging ever closer to the site. When do the shots start rattling off, though? Haven't seen much just yet. Flashes are in, and Monacy is out. JKS trying to swing, but tabseN has the angles. Seems like Big have got themselves a crossfire. What? They're both running out of bullets, even the Glock. seule trying to just hide his butt in the corner, and he'll be able to do that, surviving with 2 HP, and Big make it to 9.
That'll be interesting to see where they end up in this one. 23 seconds. It's got to be a solid site take. Monacy. Oh, so quick on the first shot, and now he's going to reposition. Where's the bomb going? 10 seconds. It's going nowhere.
There's no good option for them. I think they might be giving up on this one. What a disaster. That second smoke grenade from niko, the presence of mind, the awareness, absolutely ruin the timing.
That could be an issue for them on their mid-take. They've beaten the smoke, though. niko.
There you go. Sound cues.
Oh, no.
Late to understand that they were on his left there. Now we have some problems. Opportunity for Big. As you can see, they're trying to swarm with these numbers. slowed down somewhat. The utility will certainly help as well. How about that timing for a smoke? Separating the players through the smoke. They go into the waiting hands of JKS, who just adds to his tally. 17 kills for the man now, just one shy of Tabson. Still unknown about mid.
Nice,
because Niko's had to go so far back, but they will start to stream in. Now the flashbang is perfect though, but JKS will avoid it. He will be traded, however. Hunter having to fall back now. Because that smoke as a wall, but Niko is here as well. That means bad news for Big. Bomb dropped, and now Searson is alone. No bomb plant coming his way. Instant trade. They've got 2 frags on their half-buy, but no bomb plants. Could find himself at a bad angle. Sound cues for the opponent as well, but no surprise to find a CT there. They don't know it's a sniper. They may soon find out. Indeed, they do. Down goes Keto, opening frag and around. 1 minute 10 on the clock. Still Big around this bomb site. Pushing through the smoke, no less. Hold on a second. Can he find anything else, Faven? There are more CTs here, and he's gone even further. He's flanking them. He's got no idea. Hookie's dropped as well. And Munisi will trade. Somehow G2 have a man advantage. Bomb being collected, but Crimbo just about finds Niko in no man's land. There's action everywhere.
And there's still time for Big. They're coming back to B. They're about to walk into both of these CTs.
The trades. Can he bait the shot from Munisi, Crimbo? He has to bait the shot. The molly! The molly! The molly and the bullet, they'll combine and do enough damage. Rescues the AWP as well. These rounds are so unpredictable, and there's so many more to come.
Not able to get the opener. Now G2, I think, are realizing they need to send some players back to B. It's a no-scope!
And he knows there's a second one there, which means the rest of his team are in a 4 versus 2 wherever they choose to go, if he can keep that guy in the mid position. Instant confidence now for Big, as G2 try to defend. Down goes Hunter. The numbers are here. JKS has got so much to do! Overwhelming, though. They just keep coming. And now the score is tied.
Just win so many of those fights. They're so quick to trade off the back of each other. And again, this is Searson completely alone, kind of what I was talking about. It's so wild to me that they can just put him in those positions and he stays comfortable.
Heading straight towards the B-bomb site. Flashbangs lined up already. Monasi is going to say hello to Faven. That's an early warning system! Monasi, what are you doing? He's surely done enough. Hunter taking angles now. Down goes Crimbo. The bomb's fully committed. They are getting utterly deleted. Monasi, right play, right time, right player as well. Searson in a 1 versus 4. And Hunter's going to come through. Shotgun mode, not going to work this time. Munisi, where does that second frag come from? That's the Munisi space program for Big right there. They got launched into space.
And look at what it means for Big. A half-buy in this round. Just the 1 AK picked up. Monisi's here again.
Missed the first one and the second one. This time it won't work out, but the lineup for Hooksy and Hunter will certainly help. The Mac 10 running out of bullets, down to the clock now. Shotgun mode for Hooksy. The flick for Searson, another hold. That's a great confidence boost for G2 as well. We've seen the frustration that they've had in rounds prior. Let's see what JKS's timing is like. There is a 2-man setup here, so he may not jiggle peek at all. Hello, says Crimbo. JKS not making a play just yet. His timing is absolutely perfect. Big are falling to pieces now. They are broke if they lose this round. 2 versus 5, they probably will. Is this the beginning of the end of the roads? No answer to that.
And JKS is going to have a field day. And Faven, uh-oh, they're hunting. Oh, it's after time. Faven with a little less money than everyone else, but I'm glad to see Big try and test G2's map pool on some of their slightly less comfortable maps, but G2 have just done enough right here. And they're starting to have some of their players show up when needed. Look at this from Hunter. Very far forward. Honestly is the man right now, though. Farming frags. Finally misses one opportunity. This is another, but I think he will be fine. He's got the assistance. And G2 have that 15th round. Big putting up a good fight, but they need to dig deep now. 3 in a row required for overtime.
They've got to be real careful now.
Yeah, I'm glad it's a slower start here from Big. You've got to get rid of Niko in this position, but the flash is fantastic. Keto able to trade 1 back. So not a bad start here for Big. They've still got to deal with JKS if they want to move into mid. Hunter can now fully focus on seule. Incendiary well timed here, 23 seconds, and Big have just used some nades of their own. It's a 3B stack for G2 now.
That timing is absolutely impeccable. Mollies are up, but so are the angles for G2. The spread is here. There is a team kill. Keto is low, and that's going to be that. G2 survive the test, and they take a newbis.
Solid stuff here from G2. They didn't look at their best, but they grind out a win on Big's map pick. And now they have an excellent opportunity to take this series 2-0. It's Inferno coming up next, but first... Single flash at the ready from Hunter to prepare this apartment's pop. They're already going to go out early, and Hooksy gets an initial entry. He gets 3 kills on the entry, flicking back and forth like a madman. And Big had the perfect read, but apparently Hooksy's just better. They've actually pushed 2 players up banana. But I think they're fine. Keto doesn't think he can go for it. Yeah. And he's probably not expecting this. Oh, dear.
They're expecting him to save his Kevlar. They haven't seen much of him. Flash off the position, and there will be no challenge on the bomb site itself. HE towards that default position. That will be good for about 50 damage, surely. He's just waiting for the beeps, but not planting just yet. 20 seconds now. There comes the HE grenade. Oh, it's got into the pool instead. It's done absolutely nothing. Pushing through a flashbang. Easily avoided by Hunter. The long spray as well will eventually be traded. So, a 3 versus 2 situation for Big. These 3 players don't have kits, but they're basically on top of the site already. Manatee's got a nice angle for himself, but there are still flashes to be had here for Big. Forced to look away as a 2-man swing comes through. Make it 3 as Bavin comes in from Banana. So far, so good, though. That HE's gone the wrong way. He's taken chunks off Searson. Nice headshot, but they've got to get on that bomb with no kit. I think it might be too late. niko realizes it, and it's a 3rd round for G2.
niko looking for exits, or, well, looking to exit.
Oh, no!
Come on, man. He didn't have his gun out. Oh, niko makes it look so calm. Just fist bumps across to his team.
Then 2 grenades throwing down, but niko has taken no damage and made his way to the half wall, catching Keto off guard. Down he goes, niko proving to be a problem. Did he see Tapson in the smoke? I'm not sure. I also don't know if Big can really get a kill back from this. But there's more creeping in the smoke happening. In the meantime, Crimbo's been lost in the pit on the A bomb site. Faven activating. This is crazy. There's action all over the map. Faven trying to hold things down, but Munasy's got the better angle. Tapson on the flag. That was the bomb carrier, but he can't quite get the frag.
And now Monasy trades position, and Tabson only gets the dink on towards him. It's Searson pulling out the pistol for the clutch, but Hooksy still has half health, and Hooksy is flanking through the apartments. Searson has no clue. It's a big brain play from Hooksy that should just win them the round.
Well then, Hooksy, he's got all the information, and Searson has no idea. Wild rounds on Inferno early, all going the way of G2. Action on B, action on A. niko somehow dodging our marginal wins for G2. So Big have to try and visualize them and come out on the other side. Faven, Munasy's so fast. Just showing some arm, and that's enough.
He's not going to be in an advanced angle, so Crimbo has got so much to do on the bomb site, and I doubt he's going to be able to do it. 1 kill found, but now they know where he is. They're not crunching on his position yet. Tabson's trying to fight through, fight with his team, but now he's been dealt with, and Crimbo is in a world of trouble. Now they know exactly where he is. He's surrounded. He's pinned down. They're not pushing him yet, though.
So awkward. They know Keto's on B, but where is Searson? Maybe fearing the AWP. They've got to go eventually. Munasy's shotgun mode will do the job. The bomb carrier looking towards library now.
It just feels so fluid.
Arcade mode.
It's crazy. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. If they get into CT spawn, that could be a fantastic way to split this B site, but Keto is the linchpin. Oh, he's gone off the angle, but he flicks back in time. Hooksy has to trade, but Keto cuts him down. And now, even though G2 want to go back to B, they have no smoke for CT. And that could be a real issue here.
Finally, something going the way of Big. Munasy just going to go straight through. Battle sniper time. Does he get past the angle? He does. He's in the clutch. We know what that means. 1 versus 4. Does he go for the plant? does he go for the frags? 30 seconds on the clock. Got to smoke up on Banana. He'll plant while he can. He knows there is some distance. There's an incendiary. He's got to be careful about that. He's got a great angle coming his way. But Searsen's already waiting for him. A much-needed round for Big. But Hunter is creeping around. So how will they make this one work? 25 seconds. Almost 4 CTs on the site. And look where Keto is as well. But they're getting the kills here. m0NESY and Hunter with 3 unanswered frags so far. What in the blazes is happening? I don't think mentally Big can come back from this.
Oh, no. The shark about to come round the corner. Keto. Okay. Adjust nicely. Keto's aim's looking solid, but unfortunately in this round, it's not enough. And m0NESY seemed to get a molly kill into pit, perhaps. There you go. That's the molly. Oh, it was a double molly. That's going to burn you so quick. Look at that util. And then Hunter just up long. Cuts off those other players. Break them or get close to it.
Yeah, that can really open the floodgates, but G2 have been so ready with these pop flash swings for Big. So many pop flash swings we've seen from them. And look at it. That's the round. Nuisance. Like,
yeah.
Banana's been quite a complex problem for Big to solve. He's been trying all kinds. Oh, man.
Okay.
You know what, I quite like to see a niko frag from the other person's perspective, just for the sheer brutality of it, being on the receiving end.
There's some frag movies made like that, and they are terrifying. Banana control never really established for Big. Here's G2 grouping up in the apartments. They've lost m0NESY, and Crimbo could go for the lineup here. Smoke plopped down. He could buy time. There's a flank coming from Searsen.
Silently, he's moving his crosshair to the other end of the hall, and that gives JKS the advantage. Moving back for a more advantageous angle. Doesn't know about the situation around Boiler as well. Grenades going towards that B area. Starts to move forward. Hunter rips his face off. Everybody else is stuck to face niko. tabseN so far away. No kit for him either. Another tough round for Big. But these players could be anywhere. So many areas to cover. Clears the site, but they're both coming for him. There's no way. There's just no way he can do this. No info. 11 rounds. Look how fast this is from hooXi. Eats a flashbang, but he continues to swing. That range is not going to favor him. Down he goes, but there are so many more players here. niko jumping over. Instant trade from Keto. Barda Cavalry here in time. Still lurking towards the A bomb site, but a bomb's been lost on B. He's got to go and help his teammates out now. 49 seconds. Crimbo eliminated. Big just don't get anything for free.
Honestly, he just has to sit here with the AWP, though, and wait for his teammate to come help. JKS has a bit of utility that could be useful, but m0NESY, oh, he's been spotted and dinked. And now the USP comes out to finish the job. JKS looking into CT, but Searsen swings and wins the fight. Big finally pick up their second round. It's hooXi up first. Who's actually similar to niko's fragging right now. This flash might work this time. Finally, a successful flash, but niko was the man playing anti, and he arrives towards the bomb site. tabseN tries to swing, wins the first fight, but Hunter pushed into CT, completely locking Big out of this B bomb site.
The oppressive smoke grenade as well. Big need to be... Oh, no, it is just not fair at this point. That is cruelty. They don't quite have all the money in the world either, G2, but a ninja from this position would be very difficult indeed, and JKS is laser focused. He refuses to leave, refuses to lose. Crimbo, though, is there time? No, because m0NESY's here as well. They are non-believers, G2. They will give them nothing for free.
This timing's crazy. hooXi sneaking past. Now they know.
Getting a bit carried away. They'll suddenly emerge here. The trades will continue. 2 on 2. Minutes on the clock. Bomb has to be rescued. Crimbo is in the sky for now. Surely he gets a kill here. Indeed he does. JKS lurking in the apartments. Crimbo expectant. Great angle, but he lands a headshot anyway. JKS in the clutch now. Wondering where Keto is. He's got the time to wait. He doesn't have to press on too fast. Making footsteps, postulating towards the site, but he wants to know where Keto is. He wants to find out. Keto playing it as safe as he can. It's a very deliberate lineup for that smoke grenade. Keto creeping through it. JKS makes no assumptions. He's fast, but not fast enough this time. A third round in the bag for Big. A very difficult half for them. A disastrous half. But maybe they have a chance. They will be so reliant on the pistol. Have a look at this. Oh, man. Crimbo's in for a nasty surprise, or is he? He's man throwing the grenades. If they swing on him, he might not get the flashes in. Just the one. Tabson is like, oh dear. What do they do now? The bomb's been dropped as well. They are in a sandwich, and they are the meat. And the teeth of G2 are bearing down on their marks on the skin. They'll soon be piercing more bodies. Tabson, Searson, and Keto. Yeah, they managed to rescue it and escape. So many people have died for the cause, though. Tabson will land another headshot. So do they rotate or do they stand their ground? JKS won't give them the options. 13 rounds for G2. That was a must-win round for Big, and they've failed.
There we go. SMG's getting most of them. Nothing doing for Big with the Glocks, but at least they save for the rifles.
Inviting them. Got Hunter for support as well. Forced off of the angle. The HE will try to make them a bit juicy. m0NESY creates some space for himself. He's got the flicks as well. Fuzzy here, one coming to his right-hand side, looking for Faven to peek. Starting to swing now, starting to wonder about the right. And he'll be taken down. There was a boost, but niko's managed to escape for now. Got to be careful with the FAMAS. 3-on-3. JKS rotating with full grenades. Hunter moving through with the MP9 now, being careful. Tabson's holding the angle, but he also has the bomb. There's a minute on the clock, though, but that utility's coming through now, forcing him into the open. niko dropped in the pool. JKS with yet more grenades, and now it's only JKS. He's softened them up. 1 versus 3. They still need to plant the bomb. Just jiggling now. Tabson looks away at the wrong time. JKS 2/3 of the way there, trying to thread the needle.
See if a flash comes in here for Big. It has, but it doesn't seem to be all that effective. Actually, it forces niko back. So he's able to trade once, but now he's an important player here, and he's trapped on Banana, only able to get one. And Big will try and pounce on the B bomb site.
They might just do it, but they are crossing their T's and dotting their I's, and that buys time for m0NESY to make his way from the well to the coffins. So things get a lot more dangerous because Big are being very, very careful indeed. That's the hard balance when you've got so few rounds. The elevated bomb plant, they'll just about survive it. m0NESY's done good damage though, but down he goes. JKS and Hunter remain. Crimbo has to deliver, he will. JKS in a 1 versus 3 now with a bad angle. They'll keep G2 off 15 for now. They've broken their money as well, so they can get some momentum out of this T side, although we know G2 are capable of hyper-aggressive rounds. And he goes back to see that there's nobody on Banana. He's just gone to the car, he just dry peeked it. So a fourth man will be rotating. m0NESY will miss his first flick, but he's got JKS for support. Indeed, they move into the sandwich, but they come out on top. Man advantage for Big as HooXi makes his way over, but Searson is ready. m0NESY spotted the elbow, down goes Crimbo. 2 behind the smoke, going for the 180, but so much to do. Bomb site taken by Big, and only niko remains now. Despite that information, seems he didn't get it quite in time on Banana.
niko will just hold on to his rifle. Always got to be careful when niko saves.
There'll be a boost. Did he spot Keto by the tree? Perhaps he didn't. Going all the way up and delivering the kill. No respect whatsoever. And that's Banana secured. Considering the weaponry, HooXi's picked up an AK-47 as well. This is huge. HooXi has a smoke. He can be left in situ, and they can put 4 people on the A bomb site. Hunter, oh, the crossfire. This spells disaster. No one's checking it. He's found 2, Hunter. They could lose this round. It's a 4 versus 2 for G2.
Oh, Searson gets one, but look at JKS. Such a good position for him. They're behind each other. Oh, Faven spots him. JKS, he was in such a strong spot, but he didn't realize it. And now it is back to a 2v2, and it's m0NESY's Deeg trying to play from the mini-pit. He won't be cleared. 1D glance. What can Searson do?
He's busy throwing weapons away. Oh, what is happening? They just gave up on a round towards the end there. Oh my
That's wild.
God.
He jumps back, and that's what costs him.
He got hit by a cannon.
Oh.
Well then, it's match point for G2, and Big haven't had answers in many rounds, and I don't think they've got one in this round either. Crimbo in the 1 versus 4. He's got a bomb and an AK. 22 seconds on the clock.
I mean, he's not clearing this.
He's not going to make it. Well, that will be that. A strong, monstrously strong showing from G2. They send a message to everybody here in Katowice that they are not messing around. They are not to be trifled with. A painful lesson for G2 as they head to the lower bracket.
Yeah, we clearly see G2 there working on that Anubis as the first map.